Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the old captain, the voice of WKORN, coming to you from downtown Powder Springs, Georgia, live here in the captain's quarters. With me is my dear friend Tim Cool Dad Gill, and also we have a special guest. Come here, come here, come here. Be right back.
He's real excited.
We have a very special guest who is a little reluctant. He was relaxing, but a little reluctant to get out of his box. But this is Maximus Relaximus, the ultimate carp hound. Tim, we've known each other now for about 3 years. We started fishing together. Man Mountain Mark Smith brought Tim carping with us one day, almost 3 years ago. And from that point on, we have fished almost every weekend for 3 years. During that time, where are some of the places we've been?
Well, first let me say that I think I've known you all my life, but I just met you 3 years ago.
That wasn't the question.
Oh,
I said, where have we fished?
Excuse me. Well, we fished in New York.
We fished the Hudson River.
Hudson River Brawlers, all the way down through Jacksonville.
Jacksonville, Florida. Been to Austin, Texas.
Austin, Texas.
Been to Alabama, Tennessee, Clinch River, Tennessee River, Apalachicola River down in Florida with the stinking monsters.
Ooh.
We've
Washington D.C.
just everywhere. It's been amazing.
Police were pretty nice up there. They're polite.
Police were nice and polite. That wasn't in the script.
Oh,
but anyway, it's amazing to me. Throughout this course of time, we've written some stories, taken some pictures, we've shared our love for people, we shared our love for fishing, for the outdoors, we've shared our love for a little dog that seems to have captured a lot of people's hearts. And I'm just amazed by the number of people who read our stories. Well, Tim, something incredible happened last night.
Oh.
It did. Incredible. More than the average.
Carptimonious?
It was plumb carptimonious is what it was. I had a phone call. And this guy on the other end says, you know, Captain? I said, yes. He says, my name is Brad Myers. He said, I do a little radio show in Sonoya, Georgia, an outdoor show. And he said, been reading your stories. He said, I'm familiar with WKORN. And he said, I'd like to have you and Tim and Max come visit the radio station and do a show. A show. Live.
Wait a second now. A radio show?
A real show.
A real honest show?
Not WKO. Not. When I was a kid, we didn't pretend like we were going to do things. We tended like. So, you know, we tend like we're on the radio. We tend like we're on TV. We tend like we're kids, but we're really not.
So me and you and Max is going to a real radio show.
This week?
Well, hold it down, Max.
Hey.
Look at how excited he is.
Relax, Max. Come on. Folks, we may have to take a minute just to get him under control. But anyway, Saturday morning, this coming Saturday, Sonoya, Georgia, 92.5 FM, an FM channel. Now, I'm not talking AM, I'm talking FM.
Nothing but the
best. 6 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock in the morning, we're going to be live on the air. I don't know what we'll talk about. Hey, I'm not talking 5 minutes, folks, 2 hours. 2 hours of Cool Dad, Maximus Relaximus, and the old captain. Now keep in mind, this is strictly audio. I've been trying to work with Max, you know, and he's got a few words, but I don't know if he's going to be able to express lick and release.
Calm down, son.
I don't know if he's going to be able to share about his stress management techniques, how he you know, can just get so relaxed even under the greatest amount of pressure. I don't know. What do you think the guy's going to ask us, Dan? What are we going to talk about?
You've hit me with a big one there, Horace.
You think we'll discuss bait?
I can't discuss too much about bait.
Tim, what if this man looks you straight in the eye and he says, "Cool, Dad, I want you to reveal the contents of the plug of perfection"? What are you gonna do? I mean, pressure's on. Thousands. Hey, dare I say millions.
Dare you say millions?
We'll be on the radio. What will happen?
Well, you know what Dutton Peabody said?
What did Dutton
It's a
say?
shin-bone star.
That was from a movie, Liberty Balance.
That's
wasn't
right.
it? Yeah. What
He
he
said
say?
when the legend becomes more than the truth, print the legend.
The legend, folks, of the plug of perfection. I wonder if he'll ask about the definition of a proper pull down. He could. I mean, we don't know.
Yeah.
You know, there's drop backs, there's, you know, little bitty takes, but a proper pull down, folks, it'll ring your bell. So I really don't know. I'm sure we'll talk about Eurocarp technique versus Pele. I wonder if the topic of pathology will come up.
I don't know.
You
It
never know.
might.
Mr. Big, be ready if it does. We may have to get a call in on that one. But
Do you think they'll let me mention Big Bird?
long as we don't mention his stories.
Can't talk about
This
the
is a
stories.
family show. Wow. Folks, we don't know what's going to happen.
This is amazing.
This is it's incredible. And I tell you what, I'm excited. Tim's very excited, but I tell you,
Look at Max.
most of all, I mean, he's just beside himself.
I can see it in his eyes.
He has worked himself into a dither.
Look
He,
at him.
bless his heart. Max, calm down, son. But when did I say it was? This week?
Yeah, Saturday.
Saturday morning.
Are you pulling my leg?
I wouldn't dare. This Saturday morning, Sonoya, Georgia, 92.5 FM, The Bear is
Big
the
time.
name of the channel. Will be hosted by Brad Myers. Gonna have possibly a DNR guy there. May have some other folks talking about different kinds of fishing, but the main emphasis for 2 hours is going to be on carp fishing. I can't believe it, but
Just remember, Captain, it's the journey. It's not the destination.
it's all about the journey. All about the journey. I mean, you know, I feel like one of those girls out there, they win Miss America or something. You know, I like to think, who all would you think? I'd think Uncle Rod. I'd think Ian Murray. I'd think
Red Coat.
Jerome. I mean, where would we can't even begin to name the people that have encouraged us along the way.
The Carney Man.
The Carney Man, all the people that we've met, folks, we have met thousands, every week. Hundreds of people read our stories. I don't know why, but I have a suspicion. One of the things that they know is that we love people. They know that when somebody comes to visit us, there's not going to be a lot of filthy talk. We just going to have some good old wholesome fun, have some sun in our face, a dog in our lap, and when a pole goes down, we'll say, "Hey man, grab that pole." And once that happens, we got them hooked. I mean, we've hooked a many of them. And folks, Saturday morning, that's this Saturday,
Wow.
6 a.m., 92.5 on your dial, Sonoya, the Bear, with Brad Myers. We want you to come see us.
Come see us.